Hey, Chandler,
Hey, John.
I want you to know something.
What's up?
I never went to college.
You never went to college?
Nope. So
I feel
what?
lied to.
What SCP do we have today?
So, today, we've got SCP-005. Item, SCP-005. Object class, safe. Hey! That's a first.
Yeah, there've been Euclids every time.
Yeah, something safe.
I
I
don't
think one
feel.
of them
I
might have
don't.
been Keter, but
I don't feel safe.
you don't feel safe?
No.
Well, you're stuck in a room with me, so
Yeah.
it's understandable. Special containment procedures, SCP-005 poses no immediate risk in any direct sense. Even so, its unique function requires special measurements be taken to restrict access and manipulation of the object.
I feel a little safer now.
You feel a little safer?
Hmm.
Uh, Poses no immediate risk. Like, if I took it and jammed it in your eye, I think that'd be an immediate risk.
Yeah.
But
But you wouldn't do that,
I,
right?
I wouldn't. But, like, I just feel like poses no everything. Honestly, everything imposes an immediate risk. It's just how you want to use it.
That is true. I feel less safe now.
Like tables, chairs, they're very safe, but if you trip on one, immediately risky to your
Or
life.
if like Hulk Hogan is like bouncing off the thing with a chair and pile driving you right in the face,
Yeah,
I
that's
think you're not very safe
that is immediately a risk.
immediately.
Immediately a risk. Uh, so is be taken to be taken to restricted access and manipulation of the object. Approval of at least one, and this is also what I love about the SCP Foundation. A little me. Um, every time they have one, and then they have like comma one. I love that. That's my favorite. At least one level 4 personnel is required for the removal of the object from its containment area. Uh, Description. In appearance, SCP-005 resembles an ornate key displaying the characteristics of a typical mass-produced key used in the 1920s. How would they know?
They know
The key,
everything.
they know everything. The key was discovered when a civilian used it to infiltrate a high security facility. Uh, just any high. Why not name it?
Well, it's not even redacted.
Yeah, it's just used to infiltrate a high security facility.
Hmm.
CIA, Kremlin,
Krispy Kreme?
Krispy Kreme, like the KFC office to get the secret formula. Like what?
Right?
What high security facility? Yeah, again, they do know. They just don't want to tell us, and they use these lazy tricks of high security facility.
You know what? From here on out, that high security facility was the KFC headquarters. All right? I'm saying
That
it
motherfucker.
now. Am I
He,
level 4? No.
no.
But, this is doctrine.
Yeah. Motherfucker wanted that 11 herbs and spice recipe. So SCP-005 seems to have the unique ability to open any and all forms of lock. What about
Oh.
locks?
Just
Forms of
lock.
lock and locks.
Hmm. See
See
appendix
appendix
A.
A. Okay. Be they mechanical or digital.
Wow. So this 1920s looking key will open up, any digital lock, some futuristic lock, 1,000 years in the future. Do you like stick it in? Do you tap it?
John, do you know how I imagined that key opens a digital lock?
How?
There's a data pad, right? Someone's holding the key, and they just jam it into it, just break the screen and everything.
And then it
They
just
pull it out,
opens.
door opens, and they're like, there we go.
But it wouldn't have done that like with a hammer, right? You smash it with a
Yeah, you
hammer,
just
nothing.
smash with a hammer, nothing. That you just jam it in, pull it out,
It's like
we good to
sparking
go.
everywhere.
Yeah. That's why I was laughing so hard because I was just imagining some guy just door opened. Must be an SCP. With relative ease. With
Re-
relative ease, so like you put it in the mechanical lock. What if it's rusty? Does it like
relative ease.
mitigate the rust and it makes it relatively easy? But what if it's a super easy lock? Does it make it harder?
Oh, interesting.
So it's a super smooth, highly engineered lock that you it's just no effort. Now
So
it's like relatively easy to open.
so that means your idea you had still similar, but instead of
Yeah.
like smashing it in, they just kind of press it in as it
Yeah.
breaks the data pad. Relatively easy.
Relatively easy. The origin of this ability has yet to be determined. I'm gonna go with any story where a guy was like he broke into this area. How he had no idea we were here. The clearance, he had no idea. Be like this.
I bet you the SCP uses this one frequently.
Oh yeah,
Like there's a locked door. They're like, hey, get SCP-005, or bring it along. We're gonna need it.
my guy. This is the item because remember it says level 4 personnel are required to removal of this object. The level 5 janitor.
Oh,
This is his key ring.
this is his key. He has so
They
much
were like,
power.
they're like, we have to do the entry for it. And he's like, can I get it back after though?
Do you think he ever
Yeah,
did?
no, I guaranteed he did.
Oh, well.
Because he's level 5. He's a level 5 janitor.
I just would expect he would have, been terminated or something.
Well, he's the only level 5 janitor. And it's like the one person you hire onto the team that you let just get high enough in the rank so they can be the whipping post.
Oh,
So it's like a level 5 janitor that everyone just shits on, but he gets to play with the cool toys.
and he makes the most money.
Yeah. Um, Additional notes: SCP-005 may be used as a replacement for lost security passes. I feel like that is a little unsafe.
A little bit.
Like, shit, I forgot. It's like I know exactly where my key card is. It's on my dresser. I can see it in my mind right now. I can I borrow 005? And it's like, no, because we don't know that you logged into this area. Yet again, for a foundation that is so uptight about security systems, they're like, yeah, take a key and just enter into a place. So that way we have no idea who came into this room.
It does say a replacement, though. So maybe it still tells you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But only under the supervision of at least one level 4 personnel. And this is what I'm saying, right? You have this guy that has to follow you around for the rest of the day so that way he can confirm that you were in that room.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, you lose your key card at work. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, follow me and open this door for me, all right?
Yeah, but
You gotta
like,
have
I doubt it's
someone-
just one door.
Well, any door.
I just feel bad for the level 4 personnel that has to follow this fucker that just forgot his badge. SCP-005 may not be used for vending machines, repair opening lockers, or for any personal spare house key. Now that is the best lunch ever. You guys are sitting there. You're like, fuck, I'm really hungry. Okay, we can't use the vending machine here because they'll suspect that we've used 005. What if we take it, go across the street, open up their vending machine, raid it, we come back?
You know what? They only put that line in there so people wouldn't try.
Well, it's the if there's a sign there's a reason for the sign you're seeing,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I bet you originally it just stopped there. Like it was just, you know, you have to be supervised by level 4 personnel. Boom, end of it. But then too many people were fucking around and playing with it, ruined it for everyone else. And then they added in may not be used for vending machines, repair opening lockers, or any other person or for any personal spare house key.
It
They
totally is
only
for all of those.
yeah, they listed three very hyperly specific scenarios. Removal of the object from the compound will result in immediate termination. And we found out what happened to those guys after lunch.
Termination.
They were quote unquote terminated. Appendix A. While SCP-005 has been shown to be effective in removing almost any form of locking device, further experimentation have shown that efforts to disguise the purpose or identity of the lock have proven at least somewhat successful in defeating SCP-005's abilities. So, it's like those really cool like puzzle boxes that are like seamless until you figure out the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do that, then the keyhole opens, then you can get in.
So it seems like you can deter this semi-easy by just disguising the purpose or identity of the lock.
Yeah, like it's the you have to be smarter than the person, not the key. So if there's some dumbass that's just like key don't work, perfect security system.
There you
Um, shit, I lost my place.
go. In approximately
In approximately 50% of cases, there were a volunteer where a volunteer was not able to identify a locking device as such. SCP-005 was not successful in deactivating the lock. Due to these results, SCP-005 has been tentatively classified as sentient, and further
Oh.
testings are being ran to determine its cognitive abilities. So that saying is wrong. It's you have to be smarter than the key and the key holder.
Sounds like the key is plenty smart. The key is only as smart as the user.
Yeah. Alrighty. However, there are no results that show any traits that prevent it from being able to identify any particular locking device. Only that the aforementioned device has been heavily concealed and disguised. So no like clear coat over it causes it to be good. Has to be like heavily concealed.
You put it in a ghillie suit, doesn't work.
Yeah.
Well,
So
all I can
any
say is
last
I want this key,
yeah.
and for three reasons actually.
Mm.
I want to use it to infiltrate top secret vending machines, lockers,
Mm-hmm.
and houses.
Yes.
Mostly
I
vending
like it.
machines.
Mostly managed. I want them free lunches.
I want them free lunches.
Well, okay. Here's a little secret. This key does exist in real life.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's called a ladder and someone to carry it with you.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as you and someone else are carrying a ladder, you gain access to any place.
What about the rock?
Rock can work, but with those steel doors, the rock has a hard time getting through.
Oh.
But with a ladder and two people, they can enter any facility as long as they go. Yeah, no, we're working on some paneling. Get in anywhere.
Right.
Alrighty, so that has been SCP-005.